Okay, let's just see. Where am I? See if anybody joins.
But yeah, that
my thing is moving, so it looks like
that thing you can use, and it will like you can like have a picture to the side and then live drag it onto the screen and stuff, and have different slides, and it's kind of you can use it for a ton of different stuff. It's not that confusing.
We'll have to mess with that later. Oh, hey, can you guys hear me? Anyone? I don't have a hello, hello. I wonder how I can turn on chat. Control room. Anybody? Anybody? Wait, what's this? I don't want to do that. Okay. I want to be able to see chat. Who can hear me? If you can hear me and you can Facebook message me or something, let me know, because I've had problems with the volume in the past. If you can't hear me, then clearly you can't hear me. Screen share chat. Oh, here we go. Anyone see / anyone? Anyone? Need some feedback. Do you copy? Anybody hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, good. Yay! You can hear me. All right, thanks. Wait, hey. Help. Can you give me 5? Sweet. Go clean your room. All right, hi guys. Sorry, I wanted to be able to do a screen share. So it looks like maybe you can ask, if you guys have questions, it looks like maybe you can chat here in this chat box. I just did it and it worked. So I don't know if you want to give that a try. It looks like there's a chat option over there. Okay, so let me get started here with a screen share. So I was playing around a little bit with this, and this is really cool. If you guys don't have a website, and if you don't have whatever, if you don't have a website, I guess, I feel like this can be a really smart way to link people to material like different promotions and sales. Can you see our comments in the chat box? That no, I cannot see. So I guess it's not super helpful. I can only see mine. To list all available comments, enter. Okay, wait, let me see. Let me see. Oh, no. No, that didn't help me at all. Wait, sends an inline, open, displays a list of no, opens the profile, no, mutes, no. Displays a list of participants in the video call. No, for some reason I cannot see your chats. Okay, that's a bummer. I don't know how to do that. If anybody knows how to do that, let me know. I can only see my messages. I can't see anyone else's, which really is not very helpful. Sends an inline private message to a specified user. No, I don't know why I can't see yours. Why I can't see all of yours. Okay, so if you have questions for me, I don't know what to tell you. I guess you can maybe message them in Facebook Messenger. I'll just try to peek as I go. Okay, but let me switch over to this. So I thought I would just show you an example. Let me get this on screen share. Of something that I already have in place that you could easily, how do I do this? You are screen sharing. Okay, I need to close this apparently. Okay, hopefully, Michelle, if you can still see my page, send me a Facebook message or a text message, either one. If you can now see my page, I guess I'm just looking at my Facebook page right now. Okay, man, stop making all the noise. Okay, so okay, cool. So from my website or from my Facebook page, I guess, I have this button here, a sign up button. And if somebody were to click that sign up button, it takes them to my website where it opens up a page that I have what's on sale. And of course, really kind of the only thing that's on sale is the All Access On Demand and Shakeology Challenge Pack. And it's really not on sale. It's just that that's, kind of the big promotion. So, I just have traffic automatically driven here where they can kind of check out the information about it, see Carl's video, and then of course they can purchase it straight here from my website. They can click on it and it'll take them to the challenge pack or just the membership. And then I just have some additional information like, comparing to a gym membership. Here's some of the programs. And then if they click this button, it takes them to my next challenge, which is just another web page that I have on my website that shows what my next challenge groups are. So I thought I would show you how you could basically do the same type of thing. And I'm going to show you a couple other ideas that I had with this too. But so if you go to Google Drive and, if for any reason, Michelle or anybody, you can't see this, just let me know if something crazy happens. Okay, to start a new Google form, you can go here. Now, honestly, you could probably do this with just a document as well, but let's just do Google Forms for now. And I'll show you some different options. Okay, so you can kind of customize it a little bit. They actually changed it so that it's not as customizable as it used to be, but it's still pretty good. So they've got some images that you can use here. You can just use the colors that were there, or you can upload your own photos. So I just went ahead and made a quick photo. It has to be, if you're going to use PicMonkey or something, it looks like it needs to be about 800 by 200. Okay, so that's where, your banner, little All Access Beachbody On Demand, and then it automatically kind of changes the background of the form a little bit. Okay, so if I compare to my website, so if I just kind of copy some information that I already have in my website, what's on sale in February? And then I have last month to say, and this isn't true obviously anymore, so I need to change that, but just for, just to get an idea, I'll use that as like the description under the heading. Now, I don't need to ask a question. So here, I'm actually going to do, what am I going to do if I were to make this? Okay, so I'll do a picture here. So I'm going to put a picture, just bear with me. This will all start to make sense in a second. I'm just going to look for, oh, here we go. This is the same picture that I used for my website. So I figured I would just use the same picture for this. Okay, so I can actually, this one here, I can just delete that first box. Okay, so here you go. I've got the same picture that I have on my website. I can do a block of text if I want to. Actually, let's do ready for a challenge pack with the best value ever. I'll do this. I'll do the next block, just a text block. And I'll put that there. And then I'll use the rest of the text as a description. And again, you'll kind of see how this all comes together when I show you a preview of it. Okay, so that's the description. And let's say now, let's see, what do I have now? Now I just have a picture, some information about, I can keep doing the same thing. I can add a picture, I can add more text, and then I can add Carl's video, which is kind of cool. Let's go back here. All right, so here's the URL for Carl's video. I'm going to add a video. And then you have to search for it. It'll show you the one that you want. You select it, and then boom, that goes there. And I can make this be centered so that it looks better. And I can just say, check this out, okay? And then let's see, I can go back. All right, so save big with these options. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to make this a text block. And then I'm going to use, now this is the only thing I'm going to have to, I can't hyperlink it. Let's see here. Save big with these options. Okay, so then what I would have to do here actually is go to the web builder, or I'm sorry, the link builder. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. Okay, so let's just say here is the All Access On Demand Challenge Pack. Here's my link. If I wanted to, I could actually make this a shorter URL so I don't have such a long URL to use. I do this fairly often. If it's a link that I'm actually sharing like within, you know, like a post or text or something like that, I like to shorten it. Okay, so obviously that's a lot better than the super long one that I just had. Okay, so save big with these options. Let's just say, okay, here is the challenge pack. Okay, and then we could do the other one, but you know, you can figure that out. And then if you want, you can add more, you can add pictures, you can add more text, da, da, da. And then at the bottom, you can add, let's say, I would like to join your, or let's say would you like to join my next group? Multiple choice. Let's say, yes, I already have a program. I'm just literally, like, you could make whatever you wanted here. Yes, I need a program. No, thanks for the info. What I mean, this is not at all what I would say, but you kind of get the idea. And then if you wanted to, you could add another block. Let's say, what are your current health and fitness goals? Okay, and so it kind of is a smart program in that it kind of detects what sort of answer it thinks you might be looking for. So it automatically switched it to a paragraph style answer, which is what I would have picked. But you can pick short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes, drop down, and then a bunch of things that I've never ever used. I don't really completely understand what they are. Okay, so this is what it looks like for you, but now when you go to send it, it will look like this. So when you get the link to this, this is what people will see. What's on sale in February, da, 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 ready for a challenge pack with the best value ever. They can play the video. Here's the options, and it automatically will link it for you. Would you like to join my next group? They can pick an option. What are your health and fitness goals? And then when they submit it, so here's the cool thing too. When they submit that, this is something I didn't even know until recently. If you click on responses when you're building your form and you click on these three dots here, get email notifications for new responses, which is awesome because you will receive an email whenever somebody responds to this form, and then you can automatically reach out to them and, you know, talk to them about their goals or, you know, whatever. So you can kind of see where, all right, so now if I want to add this to my Facebook page, all I want to do is click send. You can send it to somebody via email, or you can just get a link. So then you would just copy this link, and if you wanted to put it on your Facebook page or whatever and create a sign up button, you can just link to it through here. So it's kind of like having a website to drive traffic to, only you're just using a Google form instead. So one of my other thoughts about using this is recently I've had a lot of luck doing, here, let me show you, where I show a recipe or just make, you know, a quick little comment about something I made and say, comment below if you'd like the recipe. Yesterday, let's see. Oh, it's not showing how many people, there were last I checked, there were like 60 comments on one of these that people wanted the recipe. So all I do is if they say they want the recipe, I'll say, I'll message you, and then I'll message them with the recipe. But what you could do is you could message them with a link to a new Google form. So I'm just going to actually delete this Google form. I'm going to send this to the trash. And then I'm going to go back and start a new form. Okay, so what I'm thinking in terms of, you could do this for your challenge groups. You could every month just update this form. You don't need to make a new one. If you've got new challenge groups coming, you can just kind of update your different challenge groups, and you can use these little sections here to say, you know, yes, I'm interested in this group. Send me some information. You could put your free group in there along with your monthly, your full challenge group. You could do whatever you wanted, or you could, so let's just say, I'm just going to make this one this, and I'm going to use this buffalo chicken salad recipe because that's one of the ones that I did yesterday. So I am going to, oh shoot, what did that was the preview. Okay, so here I'm going to put in a recipe, buffalo. Now the goal here is that you would really like to collect email addresses. So in that previous form, you would have also wanted a spot for email addresses. Okay, so buffalo chicken salad, I'm going to I'm going to copy, and I'm just going to really treat this like it was my website. You know, give a little description about my recipe, you know, what it was. I'm going to add a picture. Okay, but I'm going to do something tricky here. I'm not going to give them the recipe. I'm going to wait for them to give me their email address, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Here we go. Still learning how to use my Mac computer. All right, so I'm going to upload a picture. Again, I'm just going to build a web page essentially. Okay, so here's my picture. I'll do, you know, I've still got some other little things that I had written about it. Let's see here. All right, I mean, I know you guys are kind of getting the idea, but I just want to show you how, you know, it can really just look like a website. And I'll just write, since this little blurb is about the container system, I'm just going to title this container system. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is, let's see, you know, I could add more pictures, I could do whatever I want, but what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to ask for their name. Let's see, name. I feel like I need to, yeah, before I do that, I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to say, please provide your info below and you will receive the recipe right away, or something like that. All right, so I'm actually going to move this up here. All right, and so then you're gonna you make sure that this is required, that their name is required, and then of course email. Make sure that's also required. Okay, so then what you want to do is you want to come up here. I think it's settings. Okay, where it says presentation, confirmation message. Instead of your response has been recorded, you're going to say thanks for. Or you don't have to say thanks, whatever. Here is the buffalo chicken salad recipe. And then you're gonna do this, ta-ta-ta. I'm just gonna copy my recipe and put it here. And this is the response that they will receive after they have filled out the form. They will automatically receive the recipe. So I just think that this is so smart, such a great way to collect email addresses. And a great way that you can just kind of keep reusing this. So you can have, you've got your link here that you can send people when they say, yes, I'm interested. You just send them the link to this form, and I'll kind of show you the message that I've been sending. Okay, here. I say, hi, Chris-Ann, here is my super tasty buffalo chicken salad recipe. And then the link, I hope you like it. So you could do the very same thing. This is actually a step further than what I have, because I'm just driving people to my website. But if you're using it with a form, then you have a way of collecting their email addresses in exchange for the recipes. So I think that that's wonderful. I think that you can also, if you look at the new coach training that Wendy and I just worked on, you could do an entire coach training through a Google form, because you can add videos, you can add text, and you can have them check boxes after they watched it, so that when they're all finished, because they'll submit it at the end, at the bottom of the form, and you'll be able to see that they did it. You can have space for questions after each video. You can use materials that have already been created, but just put it into, a Google form of your own. Like I said, you can create a monthly challenge group form that people can check out your videos and, sign up, ask questions, tell you what their goals are. And these are things that you can just use over and over and over again. And you can always go back in and edit these forms too. So those are my thoughts about this. I really feel like, again, if you take a look at what this looks like when they receive it, this is when they click that link, this is what they're going to see. I think that looks pretty dang nice. So once you have their email address, do you add them as a contact on your MailChimp? Yes. If they were to give me their email address, I would most definitely add that to my MailChimp newsletter list. So, like I said, when you send them a link, again, I made this in 5 seconds, so I probably could give it a little more thought than just this. But, if somebody were to click on it, it kind of looks like a website. It looks like something pretty nice. And, if I added a picture up here, it might even look better. But, they're going to provide their name and email and hit submit. I don't know what'll happen if I do this. I don't know if I'll get a little, I don't know if I'll get a message for submitting this. Let's see if I do. Oh yeah, see, right away, buffalo chicken salad. Here's the buffalo chicken salad recipe, boom. Isn't that sweet? I think it's pretty sweet. So those are my thoughts about that. If anybody else has any other questions, I've got my Facebook page open. I can check that. I'll stop sharing. Where are you? Yeah, isn't it amazing? Don't you think that's fun? That's it. That's what I wanted to share, that you can use Google Forms. You could really use kind of Google Docs the same way, but I like that with Google Forms, they can submit their name and their email address, and that you get a notification for it. So, and you don't have to do the extra work. In the past, I know we've done things like this, or, I've talked about it before you have a website, that you could use a Google form for people, to collect if they were interested in, your challenge group or a recipe or something like that. But then you would have to manually go back and message them. But if you do it this way, where they give you their information, they read a little bit about it, and then once they submit it, boom, they get their recipe. So, you don't have to go back and resend it, but you do have their email. So, you can add that to your newsletter list or whatever. That's it. Anybody have any questions? Just let me know below in the Facebook group or whatever. I think that there's a lot more possibilities with this even that I have mentioned, but these are just a few that came to mind. That it's kind of if you don't have a website, you don't need one. You can build out different, event forms and information about Beachbody On Demand. I think that would be really great for you to build something like that and put that on your Facebook page, so that people can just click on it. You can make your own video, upload it to YouTube, and then that's what they click on within that form. They'll see a video of you if you want to do it that way. That's it. Okay, I know I keep saying that, but that's it. If you have any questions, just let me know. Hope you guys are having a great day.